Chief Murinye has recklessly exceeded the boundaries of his authority, and his call for a coup to topple the government is a serious security issue and an indication that he is an angry relic of the G40 cabal, a senior Zanu PF official has said. Zanu PF Secretary for National Security in the Politburo, D. Lovemore Matuk, said the chief's utterances were a security issue, adding that they were a representation of an unrepentant political constituency. D. Matuk said inasmuch as there was a lot of respect for the institution of chieftainship in the country, chiefs should know that their positions come with the responsibility of promoting peace, unity and social cohesion. He said there were strong suspicions that the chief was being used as a political pawn by his G40 handlers to stoke fires of anarchy in the country. The chief is from Mnangagwa, which is my province, and I want to make it clear that his sentiments have nothing to do with the feelings of the province. They are entirely his and his handlers, whoever they are and wherever they are. But let me make it clear to him that he should not be misled into thinking that his area of jurisdiction is larger than the country Zimbabwe. It is not. The chief should not play golf in a netball pitch and expect to remain smart. If he has political ambitions, he should come out in the open so that we know how to deal with him at that level, said D. Matuk. He said chiefs were accorded respect, but calling for a coup against an elected leader was overstretching his borrowed anger. We respect all chiefs as a party. In fact, we have been working hand in glove with a number of them in pursuance of national development goals towards Vision 2030, and we think the direction is very clear. A lot has been achieved in a very short space of time, and everyone is happy with that. The chief has clearly shown a lack of probity, said D. Matuk. CDE Matuk said Chief Murinye should stop his tuck-shop politics. The president and his entire cabinet have been all out to fight corruption. A number of arrests have been made. In terms of development, there has been a lot of movement in the area of infrastructure, but the chief is professing his blindness to all that. There are a number of defections from the opposition, and that is a signal to the good things that the Second Republic is doing. He is not seeing that. In fact, he is not seeing anything good. Despite the ruinous sanctions, the government has moved mountains in achieving development. He even has the guts, the courage to call Zimbabwe Defense's commander, PV, Philip Valerio Sabanda, to carry out a coup against an elected government, saying he doesn't care about being stripped of the chieftainship. Why does he want to sacrifice his chieftainship on the altar of political expediency? We are convinced that he is singing for his supper. D. Matuk said they were convinced that the chief was speaking and expressing anger on behalf of a constituency that chose to remain in the background. We have heard the same coup sentiments from the social media streets being peddled by people who are enemies of the Second Republic, and they are surprisingly being synthesized by a chief. If he was genuine and concerned about corruption, there are platforms to seek redress and not to capitalize on a funeral gathering to further his political constituency's views. That was wrong, he said. He added that Mnangagwa was an important political province in the country, and the province would not allow such uncalculated sentiments that undermine the government and the president, especially from chiefs.